Hey Crafty friends, and welcome to day 13 of the 14 Days of Crafty Love 2023 Valentine's Day series. And today we are going to be creating a sequins mix and a little bit of packaging for our swaps. So I've pulled out a bunch of different sequins. I have this little container here full of things that I could use with a Valentine's Day sequins mix. I've got these little clay hearts from Michael's, and I've pulled out my white and black, gold, reds and purples, and pinks. And I do have this mix left over from last year. It's just a little bit of that in there. So I think I'm going to start with this and then add to this mix here. And I believe the paper pad I was using last year had some green in it. So this has got a little bit of green mixed in. So I'm going to just leave those couple of greens in there. That's fine. But let's go ahead and get started. So usually I start with one color and then build it up, but since we have this little bit of mix that we need to use, I want to start with that. I definitely know I want to add some of these cute clay hearts in here. So let's add some of those. I love to send sequins mixes with my swaps, even if they don't, it's not a required thing, because they're one of my favorite things to create. So we'll start with a little bit of that. I want to add some more of these little gold flowers that are in there. And then we'll start adding some, probably start adding some solid colors in next. So let's start with our pink. I think I'm going to go with the medium one here. And maybe just a little bit more. I like to also have my sequins be different sizes and shapes and like textures too. Alright, so we'll have that. I'm wondering if I want to add any of the darker. We'll hold off on that. Let's do some red next. I have this really deep red from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And this one's the same color, I think. Yeah, that's the same color. Such fun colors in here. Alright, I think that's enough of red. I think I'll hold off on the purple for now. Let's add in some gold. And I think I'll do the gold, maybe the gold glitter ones here. I believe these were from Michael's. And these containers are awesome. They are like meant for diamond dots. But I find that even though the little container is small, they hold everything in there and nothing spills out once, out of the container. So I may have to put sequins in multiple spots, but I still love how I can see everything and easily use it. So you can see, like, I have 3 of this size sequins here. That doesn't bother me at all. Alright, and then let's add some more white. And I think I want maybe this off-white. It's got a little bit of like a iridescence to it. Let's do the rest of those. And then I might add in some of the true white too. All right. I think this is coming together nicely. And I'm wondering if I should add just a tiny bit of black in there. Maybe just a tiny bit. I'll do the teeny tiny sequins. And just maybe a touch of black. I like red and black together. So yeah, I like that. I think that really helps the reds and pinks pop in here. All right. And let's see. Is there anything else I want to add? I have these little red hearts. I think I'll add the red ones in. And these are from Michaels. Whoa! Well, there we go. That got a lot of red hearts in there. That just kind of exploded out of the bottle. Apparently, all of those red hearts wanted to be in the sequence mix, so they shall be in the sequence mix. So I feel like we might need some, I kind of feel like maybe we need some pink. Well, I got this little mix here. Let's add this guy in. This was probably a sequence mix that I had either created or was given in a swap. Oop, and it exploded everywhere. Let's go ahead and just dump that in because it has the same pinks and reds and off-white colors. And we'll get the little scragglers up. All right, I think this has come together. Maybe a little bit more gold. I think I'm going to add a tiny bit more gold in here. Let's do this like yellowy gold maybe. Okay. So for my sequence mixes, I like to create some for shakers. I like to create some for, you know, sharing and swaps. But I also like to create mixes to add to packaging. So if I'm making shakers or something like that, I always like to also send some of the shaker mix that I used for my partner, and then sometimes I also sprinkle that around in my packaging. So I think this sequence mix has come together very nicely. I like the pop of black in there, and we have the reds and the pinks. I almost feel like it could use a little bit more red, but I'm a little hesitant to add more to there, but I think it turned out super pretty. So that is our sequins mix. Let's set that aside. And then let's create a little swap packaging. So I'm just going to use this bin from the Dollar Tree. I don't have any red, but I have pink and purple. So I'm going to add, sorry for the crinkling. All right, we'll start with that. And then I just like to take my hands and kind of mix the colors up, kind of break the bunches up. I like to also add like golds or things in here, but I'm really low on my shred right now. So this will have to do. So we've got some pinks and purples, which are really pretty. Then I like to add in things like these little foam balls from Dollar Tree. I even have like some beads that I will sprinkle in. And then I've got a couple red pom-poms. Got a pink pom-pom. And then I've got this sequence mix here from the Dollar Tree that I like to add in as well. So I just grab some handfuls, add that in. And what I normally do is I actually make this in the box that I'm going to send to my swap partner. So it's already in the box contained. But as you can see, it's really easy to create. And then I think I'll add a little bit of this mix that we just made in here. And then I have a really fun swap packaging mix that I can add to my Valentine's Day swaps. So what I would do with this is I would be putting this into a bag. And then I like to take my Sharpie and I will write on here. I couldn't find my black Sharpie, so I will write with my black Sharpie normally. V-Day mix. And then I will store this with my packaging so that when I'm ready for packaging up a Valentine's Day mix, I already have one made. So thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by and checking out this video. I hope that you are enjoying this series, and there's one more day left, and that is tomorrow, day 14. And I will be altering a Dollar Tree wooden envelope. So we'll be making kind of like a loaded envelope, but with a wooden Dollar Tree envelope. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Bye.